Hi Floppycatters! Today we're doing the final product review video for the Elfin pet fountain. This fountain is also sold as a charitable fountain under that brand as well. Charlie loves the fountain, and today it is time for a cleaning. So I thought it would be a good time to show you guys how to clean it. I start by unplugging it. It does run on a battery, so you see even after unplugging it, it's running, which is really nice because we lost our power during this review and it was still running for Charlie. It was great. But once you remove it from the base, then it stops running and it is super easy to clean. Much like putting it together, you just pull it all apart. This comes off here. This is a little filter and you'll see that it has a bunch of cat food in it and cat hair because Charlie likes to drink after he's eaten. And then this simply lifts off here. And then you just have these parts that lift straight off and this one. So I literally will just rinse all of these, rinse off that filter and put it all back together. It took me about 3 minutes to do that cleaning. Not bad at all. I could have done a little bit more thorough cleaning by soaking this in vinegar because the spring water I'm using is leaving mineral deposits, but that's fine. One thing I wanted to point out, there's no way to get confused about how to put it together because you can, this shape here matches this shape here. So just put it back together that way. And then all of these shapes help match too. So if that doesn't work, that works because then it sits flushly in the container and then the little filter goes on top. And this does not go that way. It goes this way because you need that hole. And then finally, remove cat hair, put in this little guy. That's how simple it is. But actually you need to take it back apart because you forgot to put water in it. So that's not a problem. Once you have added water, then they have these nice little clips on the side that make it super easy to make sure everything is in the right place. My friend Amy told me about these fountains, and the reason that she loves them so much is because they're so easy to clean. And I took a deep breath there because I've recorded this part 3 times. Anyway, she loves them because they're so easy to clean, and I totally concur. Literally, it takes maybe 5 minutes total for me to clean it, which is so great. And then you just put it on the base again and it spits everything out. Ready to rock and roll. That's awesome. And Charlie's almost 16. He has kidney disease. So it's really important for him to have fresh water. And he typically drinks from that spout. When we first got it, he drank in a weird spot and his mane was wet all the time, but now he's figured out how to drink from it where his mane isn't wet all the time. Elfin recommends changing the filter every 3 to 4 weeks to ensure optimal performance and also to maintain the highest quality of water for your cat or dog. And this is a replacement pack that they sent me. Looks like it has 4 in it. The filter is composed primarily of 3 elements: PP, cotton, ion exchange resin, and coconut shell activated carbon, which I bet is this dark stuff. They do recommend soaking it for 5 minutes before actually using it and then rinsing it. So I've got that soaking. There is a filter replacement indicator light here. Mine hasn't turned on yet, but it's been well over 3 weeks, so I'm going to go ahead and change it out so you can see what it looks like. This is still running, by the way, because it's battery powered. I also might soak this in vinegar because see all that hard water stain from the spring water that I'm using is causing that hard water stain. And then this is what the filter got. And you can see Charlie always has a little bit of food in his fountain. So that's all food and hair and whatnot. You can come check it out. PP cotton, this outer material, effectively removes larger impurities found in water such as sediment and particles. And you can see that from the Charlie's cat food. The ion exchange resin over here primarily softens the water by absorbing calcium and magnesium ions present in it, and it prevents any potential harm that hard water could cause to pets. And then the dark part over here, the coconut shell activated carbon, is an excellent absorbent material that can absorb harmful chemicals found in water such as chlorine, heavy metals, but it also eliminates unpleasant odors and colors from the water, making it clearer and purer and more attractive for your cat to drink. So here's the old one and here's the new one. Wanted to show you though, it also gets a ton of cat hair off, or collects a ton of cat hair that obviously fell off of Charlie while he was drinking or floating in the air. This is important, and basically your water quality conditions are going to be subjective, so you're going to have to just figure out what works for you. I thought it had been long enough for the filter and I wanted to replace it, but you can certainly wait for the indicator light if you'd prefer. If you're struggling with hard water stains on your fountain or mineral deposits, in my case, I called them hard water earlier, just soak it in a little bit of, like a splash of vinegar and water, and they come right off. Like, it's super soft now. So I'm going to let it soak for just a tiny bit longer, and I did the top as well so that we can get any rough spots off. And I have the base as well soaking because this was getting kind of spotty with all of the mineral deposits from the spring water. So I wanted to get it off of that too, and it's working great. Overall, this little fountain has been an awesome addition to our home, especially with a kidney cat who needs to drink fresh water more often, and this is circulating water, so that attracts him to it even more. I find it super easy to clean. I'm really grateful to my friend Amy who told me about this so that I could literally benefit from it. I really want another one, to be honest, because it's just so super simple to clean and refill and whatnot. It's not very time consuming to get it all done. This filter, by the way, this time around had a lot of carbon sediment and stuff like that, so it was really important to soak it and then rinse it. I didn't experience that with the one that came with it, but the replacement ones had that. Yay, it's all done. I'm literally leaving town this evening, so I wanted to make sure that this guy had enough water while I was gone. Enough fresh, clean water. There still is a little bit of a rim around where the water goes, so the vinegar didn't get it all, but that's my fault for wanting to use that kind of water. Over the course of the review, several readers have purchased the fountain and provided some feedback, so I wanted to share what they said. Several people commented how much they like that they can see the water level line without having to take it apart, move it around. You can see it on all sides to have an indication of how much water is left before you need to change it again. Another reader said they didn't like how the fountain turned on and off. It has a motion sensor, but they don't like that because their cat has fountains now that it's attracted to because they run all the time. They would prefer to have the option where it's consistently running. Charlie, however, has not been deterred from using it from the motion sensor. And it does just start up on its own sometimes too. I'm not really sure how all that works, but it definitely hasn't deterred Charlie from drinking from it or not drinking from it. He does prefer to drink from that spout though. So it has to be running in order for him to be able to drink from it. But he just comes up usually on this side and starts puts his mouth there and then it pops up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And we will see you next time. This is a great little fountain. Fantastic.